RISR is built for anyone who loves softball, and I think that that's what's so special about it. It could be any level of softball player. We're gonna meet you where you are, and I think that's what makes RISR so special. It could be someone who's at the professional level, the college level, all the way down to that 8-year-old who first just like, how do I even pick up a bat, or how do I hold the bat, and where do I stand in the box?
If you take a lesson from me, I want you to walk away feeling the most confident, awesome, amazing version of yourself. And I want to be your biggest hype man. When you take a lesson from me, I want you to go into your practice, go into your game, go into another lesson with your coach, and just carry yourself in a completely new and different light. I want you to feel like you're the best player that you can possibly be in that moment.
RISR it's almost like an open door to our brains and kind of what we go through. And that's why I preach so much about being an open book, and you have to share your experiences, because I know growing up, I felt like I was alone in a lot of things, but the moment one person shared their experience and it was similar to mine, that's when I was like, whoa, like it's normal, like it does happen, but you have to be able to share that experience. And I think that's what's so cool about RISR is we're gonna be sharing our experiences, our approach, our ups and downs, and the mental training, and being able to share that with people. Someone's gonna connect to our story, and no one's gonna ever feel alone in the process of softball, just because we have 4 different experiences, 4 different journeys, 4 different people.
One thing that's always driven me after college to give lessons, to give back, to do speaking opportunities, to give clinics, is just sharing the knowledge that I've learned, because I don't want it to take as long for you to figure it out as it took for me. And if I can share anything in my journey that will help you make an adjustment quicker or help you realize something a little sooner, then I want to do that. And so I think RISR is the perfect platform to share our knowledge, because we have gotten to play for a really long time. And when you play for that long, you learn a lot. And so I think, yeah, I just want my legacy to be that I shared everything that I could to help the younger generation.
So the assessment is a way for us to be able to get what level you're at, independent on your age. So if you can get to a Hittrax and take the assessment, it's really gonna give us a ton of information on where you are with your swing.
The biggest thing that we're trying to convey to you is sequence. When we're talking about similarities in the swing, working from the ground up, making sure everything is in line from our big toe all the way up to our hands, and when we finish, and follow through contact. So it's going to be getting your hips in the right position, letting your hips kind of lead your shoulders and lead the barrel through, to make sure that you're having your most efficient swing that's giving you the best exit velocity, the best possible launch angle for your swing. And that's where all of the Hittrax data comes into play too.
When we focus on the sequence, what we're focusing on is the flow of the body, and allowing your body to do what it naturally does in order to get to the barrel, to the ball. And I think that allows us to be more relaxed in the box. We're not trying to muscle everything, or we're not trying to guide everything. And so I think it's just a lot more fun. Like, it makes hitting more fun, and I'm excited to share that with people that watch my lessons.
RISR is gonna be able to have different approaches and different styles, and I think that's what I love so much about RISR, is just the freedom to be your own hitter and to kind of find what works for you. And I think we all have that foundation. We all want to be great hitters overall. We want to work on power, we want to work on bat control, we want to be consistent. And I think that's what makes a great hitter. And all 4 of us have that component, but we have our different styles. And what works for me is my leg kick. It's something I've been working on for so long, and that's definitely going to be in the app. But just kind of figuring out what works for you, what's going to get you to reach those 3 components, and what's going to get you to use your power and use that lower half, use that top half, and kind of be consistent with everything that you do. And leg kicks works for me. It might not work for you, it might work for somebody else, but that's what's so cool, is that we have 4 different styles in the app, and you kind of get to have freedom and be able to choose what works for you. Maybe you get to pick something from all 4 of us, and you get to make your own swing. And I think that's what's so amazing about this app, is just, we always say this a lot, is let freedom ring, and I think that's the big thing about this, is just be free to do what you want.